Hi Pisces, welcome to your love reading for November. So if you are new to my channel, the way I do the readings is singles for the first half, couples for the second half, okay? So you will be able to use the timestamp to fast forward if need be. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started for November, from the 1st to the 30th of November to see what's going on in Pisces singles love life. So angels, at this time, please go ahead and show us the main energies that you see for Pisces singles. What are some of the big themes that will present themselves in November for Pisces? Pisces singles, angels, please go ahead and show us. So we have codependency, we have children, and we have this could be the one. So, for some of you, you may be meeting someone this month where, maybe this person has a child. Maybe this person is a parent already. For some of you, you could kind of be walking into an unsuspecting role, I guess you could say. For some of you, it's vice versa. Maybe you have the child and, you're trying to balance out, this person, your dating life with, a child. So let's go ahead. Let's dive a little bit deeper. We've got 3 separate themes or one big theme, depending on how it resonates with you. First thing is, let's check out children, and then we'll take a peek at this could be the one, because for some of my Pisces, you're definitely meeting someone this month or getting closer to someone this month, or maybe you already know who this person is, that you feel is just everything to you. It's almost unexplainable. Like, this person just encompasses everything that you could want in a person, so you may be feeling so locked down and connected to this person. So let's go ahead, let's start off with children, to see how this relates for some of you, because it's just a general reading, it's not a personal reading. When it does feel like a personal reading, that's awesome, right? That's so good. So let's take a look at this. Children, how does this relate? Now, we do have the moon card here, which is a bit about secrecy. So I don't know if some of my Pisces are, dealing with this theme of children, like having a child, but kind of keeping it on the down low. For some of you, maybe you start to date someone, but they're not quite open and honest with you about what's really going on in their life. You may even feel like you've been talking to them for months or weeks, and then you're like, wait, you have children and you never told me? Or you're like on their Facebook and you're like, who's a little kid, So it could, for some of you, be a bit of a shock factor, just because we have the moon, which is about things that we're unaware of, things in the dark. And then we have the 10 of Swords, which can also talk about feeling like this came out of nowhere, For some of you, it could be vice versa. You have the child, and maybe with the 5 of Wands, there's a bit of conflict there, simply because maybe the person that you're interested in may not be ready for such a role, basically, okay? And you may feel like, maybe I've got to keep this hidden because I don't want to be like, turned down, and so there's a big theme around that, like, do I tell them? Am I open with this? Do I tell them on the first date? Do I tell them on the 4th date? There's a huge theme for some of you along when it comes to this, because the 5 of Wands shows this is not something you want to fight about. This is not something you want to throw in some conflict in. You don't want, conflict over this. So the 2 of Pentacles here and the 2 of Wands definitely shows this feeling of like, am I open about this? Do I tell them? Do I keep it secret, Or for some of you, as you're getting to know someone and they have a child, maybe the thought for you is, do I keep going? Am I ready for this? Am I capable of handling this role? There's a lot of, back and forths for you. Now, I do feel with the Hierophant here, there's a huge theme of strong commitment and loyalty in the future. So I kind of feel like, even though things feel a little bit up in the air, like, what do we do? What's going on? I actually feel with the Hierophant here that this situation will kind of resolve itself by the end of the month, and it'll show kind of like a stronger commitment between the both of you. So ironically enough, the situation that you feel could tear you both apart, I feel is going to actually just bring the both of you even closer together. So that's really that's like a happy ending, right? I love to see the Hierophant in love readings. So that's what we have for that theme. Now let's check out, this could be the one. So angels, some of my Pisces singles are meeting someone this month where, oh my God, there's a different feeling with this person, you know. For some of you, this says you've already met this person. So it could be someone that you already know. Okay, the Nine of Swords and the Hierophant. I think for some of you, you are kind of in love with someone already, or you have strong feelings for someone, but you kind of feel like they're, you know, they're having distance from you because we have the Hermit, reversed. And this is about somebody who's not communicating with you. And that silence is really making your brain go left, right, up, down, diagonal, and all over the place. You know, the Nine of Swords shows that, you know, you could be worried about something when it comes to them. Maybe worried, like, how come, you know, they're not wanting to communicate with me. The Fool card reversed. Maybe there was a moment in the recent past where, you know, maybe the both of you did something together that maybe one person kind of is rethinking, you know. For some reason with the Fool card reversed, I kind of feel like somebody blurted I love you, or there could have been, you know, a sexy night that maybe someone is kind of retracting now. And I kind of feel with the Nine of Swords, someone here is like, did I do something wrong? I thought things were going in the right direction. What happened all of a sudden? I'm not hearing back from them. The Hanged Man here, you know, you're kind of feeling like you're suspended. You're kind of feeling like, well, what do I do? You know, I don't know what to do at this point. I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting for them to contact me again or let me know what happened. With the Queen of Cups reversed, I definitely feel that you are feeling very emotional about this person. Of course, guys, it could always be vice versa, so let me throw that out there. But I do feel there's someone here who's feeling very emotional about this, and almost I get this feeling of like sick to my stomach, like I need to know what's going on because I have a lot of feelings, and actually more feelings than I actually knew. You know, it's almost like, damn, I guess I'm more invested than I thought. So I think for some of you, you're realizing that this person means a lot more to you than you even fathomed, I think, before. So Magician coming up reversed in the Knight of Swords here. We could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or we could be dealing with Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces like yourself, or Virgo because we do have Hermit. Okay, now I do feel that it's almost like the minute you kind of feel like, shit, this isn't going to go anywhere, I feel like nothing's going to manifest, is exactly when they come in and they start to communicate to you about what's going on, you know, about why they've had this distance from you, okay? And we do know Mercury retrograde, it brings people back in. It's like people want to float out into the ocean, but Mercury retrograde is that tide that pulls you back in. So they will be back. So don't beat yourself up too much, okay? Because even it's like literally when you give up the hope and you're like, shit, I don't think they're gonna talk to me ever again, is exactly when the messenger comes in. Okay, so interesting, you know, it's up and down like a wave, right? So anyways, guys, let's check out codependency. I almost said let's take out codependency. Well, yeah, let's take it out too, right? We don't really, not the healthiest thing, right? So let's see what this is about, because for some of you, I do feel as though you're kind of interested in somebody who they tend to move very quickly. So I'm going to try to describe this person for you. I feel this person moves very, very quickly. I kind of feel like they're a little bit like irrational, or no, maybe, but more so impulsive. I do kind of feel like this person is kind of like the black sheep of their family. I kind of get that for some reason. I do feel as though this person has tendency to some bad habits. Drinking, smoking, drugs, whatever. But whatever it is, they kind of tend to do it in indulgence, like overindulgence. Now, I do feel as though this has led this person to kind of, you know, feel like they've screwed up their life a few times. the consequences of their actions, because as I said, I feel like this person rushes into things before they really think about it. Now, I kind of feel like some of my Pisces are really into this person, or you may meet this person this month. And again, Ten of Pentacles reverse, they're not on the best terms with their family, I feel. So, of course, you know, that could lead itself in, you know, that could definitely leak into any type of interaction you have with this person, right? The Lovers reverse, I do feel as though with this person, it's going to kind of feel like a fantasy. When I see the Lovers reversed here, I definitely feel you know, you and this person, there could be a lot of sex this month. There could be a lot of attraction. But it's almost like a fantasy. Like, it feels so good. You all lose yourselves in each other, but there's not too much reality based, I guess you could say, when it comes to this connection. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, there's a lot that they reflect on in their past that kind of doesn't match up. You know what I'm saying? Like they've tried, but it's like they keep falling. It's hard for them to have some type of new beginning here, okay? With the Page of Swords reverse, could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And what I kind of feel with this is like there's a lot of mental energy going on, so they kind of like, to drown out that mental chatter, they kind of turn to, you know, getting dependent on vices, okay? Whatever you do, just try not to get into that, okay? The Death card here, you know, maybe by the end of the month, you decide to split ways, or you decide, you know, this person, I want to help them end these habits. I want to help them. You know, maybe you have this hero feeling or complex this month and you want to help them. But I definitely feel there's a lot of sex, but it could be also a little bit toxic. So just kind of watch for that as well, okay? Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting reading, Pisces. So I hope that this, you know, gave you a little bit of clarity as to what the month kind of looks like. Now, we do have the mid-monthly still, so if this doesn't resonate, you can always check out your moon or your rising sign if this is your sun. And of course, you got your mid-monthlies. All right, guys? So take care. Love you all so much. And now on to couples. So what is going on for my coupled Pisces in the month of November? So couples, what's going on? Hopefully a good time this month. Let's take a look-see. Couples in November. Oh my God. So some of you could be getting married this month. Some of you could be getting engaged this month, okay? But to those, congrats. Awesome. And now let's take a deeper look, right? Let's get deeper into this. So we have getting to know each other. So there could be some new things you're learning about your partner this month. Some could surprise you. Some could astonish you. It could be with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. I do pick up Virgo strongly for some of you. But what's so beautiful about this is that this month your partner gives you a different side of them. You know, like the sun has its sunrise, it's got its peak hours, and it's got its sunset. You know, there's a lot of different faces to this person, and it's good. So the sun card here, I feel maybe it's your partner who has this passion for something this month, and you seeing this passion within them, it kind of just, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel really happy. The Seven of Cups, there's some type of dream or there's some type of brainstorming this month, and I feel that your partner is putting in a lot of effort to this. So as I said, what you're seeing here is your partner maybe growing. You're seeing your partner passionate about something, and it is definitely making you feel the hots for them, basically. Like, it's really attractive. King of Wands, for some of you, could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And we have Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups here, this being you, or just this feeling of love, this feeling of attraction, of romance, you know, I definitely feel for a lot of you, this is a great month with your partner. This month for a lot of you is, you know, the energy is fun. It could be travel for some of you, but it's really passionate. This is a really bright month. This is a month of a lot of things going on and a lot of abundance too, a lot of growth, a lot of dreams turning into reality for some of you. The Page of Cups, it's definitely going to do something for your mojo because you're going to be really like, oh my God, look at my partner go. Like you're like, I don't know, are you like their cheerleader this month or something, but you're like really excited for them. It could be reversed as well. It could be you getting really passionate about something and your partner doing everything that they can to help you sustain this balance, to keep this fire going, and to also turn it into reality. Because we do see Queen of Pentacles, which is earth energy, which is all about taking the dream and making it something tangible and real. You know, so beautiful energy here. The Sun card speaks of joy, harmony, happiness in the relationship. So woohoo, that's awesome, especially if, you know, we've got weddings going on too. So really gorgeous card here. Now for some of you, if you're not married, then this month could definitely be something that kind of kickstarts the idea of like, okay, let's take this relationship to the next level, because now that I'm seeing another part of you, now that you're opening up to more of you, and I'm seeing this, I'm loving it, and I could see you as, you know, as my husband, as my wife, you know, and so that is kind of what's encompassing this month for a lot of Pisces. For some of you, you know, you may be like, oh my God, I can't believe this, because maybe I've been through so much shit in the past. And with this card here, the You Deserve Love, so many of you, all of you, honestly, you do deserve love. And it's been a long time coming. There's been a lot of shitty relationships from, you know, where you were to now. Okay? So yeah, so anyways, let's take another look at You Deserve Love. So if this didn't resonate for you, let's check out You Deserve Love. Let's see what else is going on for Pisces couples. So we've got Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but also most importantly, no matter who your partner is, we do have this theme for some of you where I do feel that some of you are like, look, I really would love if you gave me words of affirmation, like tell me I'm beautiful, or tell me that I'm strong, or whatever the case is. Tell me that I'm a good listener, whatever the case is, because I feel here for some of you, you're kind of feeling like, yeah, when I look back at the relationship, everything is good, you know? It's almost like, am I tripping over nothing? Because some of you are feeling like, look, maybe some of you are feeling depleted in the beginning of the month. Maybe some of you are feeling drained or just exhausted, and you feel like you want to be filled up. You want your cup filled up again. And for some of you, this comes through words of affirmation. And some of you may be like, why am I not getting this? Like, am I doing something wrong? Am I even crazy for like questioning like why they're not doing this? Because when I look back at the relationship, I see that we work together. I see that we're a team, and I see that my partner hasn't given me any reason to, you know, be upset with them in that way, or you know, go off the rails the way I am right now. But for some of you, you are feeling a little bit emotional, and some of you are like, look, I do deserve love, and I do deserve someone who's going to tell me this, that I'm beautiful and that I'm lovable, because the card says you're lovable, you know? So for some of you, you're like, I want my partner to tell me this though, you know? Because we have Page of Swords and Two of Swords. So some of you are like, look, I know that things are good, but I also want to be, you know, I want to be a bit of a princess or a prince about it. And I do want to hear that, you know, and even if it's just one compliment, I think it would mean the world to you. Now, of course, this could be vice versa. It could be your partner wanting this from you. Could be dealing with Scorpio or an air sign. But I do feel as though, you know, just remember, guys, you are lovable, and it's okay to like want to compliment every once in a while, and it's okay, like, you know, to compliment your partner as well too, okay? Because as I said, maybe they're the ones going through that. So anyways, Pisces, love you guys so much. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you for your mid-monthlies. If you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. Until next time, my friends, bye-bye.